Greetings, peace and blessings. You are tuned in to Conversations Over Pie with your host, Sister Imani Muhammad. Um, and we've been doing this thing every week, and we have some phenomenal guests each week, and this week is no different. We have this sister. I'm so happy to. Oh, and I forgot to do my beginning. Start off. I'm so eager to invite this sister on, but you all got to wait a minute while I do our a little pay some bills. So this show is featured by Imani's Original Bean Pies. We're featuring our original bean pie today. Yummy, yummy. I may eat some, but of course, you know I have my cup. Thank you, Stacia. And we are drinking the hibiscus tea today. So you will see me drinking that for sure. So without further ado, oh, one other thing. We have one of our state-of-the-art photos left by artist Robert Owens. So guys, you gotta DM me if you want it. I know we've been selling quite a bit of them, so I know you want them. So definitely make sure you DM me or call us at 773-900-7822 to purchase that or anything else. So also you may want to know that we have through the end of this year of 2024, we're selling everything online for 20% off. You got to go to pie.imanisoriginals.com. That's pie.imanisoriginals.com. Now, of course, I dropped my paper, excuse me. That's 20% off and shipping included. So, and for those of you that are trying to get Thanksgiving pies, it's probably too late. Okay, so I'll see you next week. You can still put in your orders, and we don't want them to sit over, so we're going to send them out at the right time. So now, without further ado, I'm excited to bring on my next guest, Dr. Peggy Riggins. Hold on, let me tell you a little bit about her. She has been a pharmacist for 35 years before she retired, which was like 10 years ago. Now, before I go, I want to tell a little story about her. Miss Riggins, every time, I love her because every time I see her, she's always doing something for somebody, and she's always doing something for us. Now, just to give you a backstory, we were pitching our product to Walgreens, and I'm basically bringing samples, telling the manager about our company and what we do. Dr. Riggins now walks in and says, "Put her in." And there you have it. We were in Walgreens. I mean, she's just magical like that. She shows up and pops up. She popped up at one of my demos and every time she shows up is magical. You all know her for commanding the room. Okay, producer, I'm ready for it now. Dr. Peggy Riggins. You all give her a hand. Yay!
Wow.
Hey, Dr. Riggins.
You got a good memory there. That was some years ago. Wow.
Yes, the Walgreens piece, right?
Corner of Happy and Healthy, trusted since 1901.
Wow.
And I think you did very well there, right? Went to another
We did
store.
really well at Walgreens. Yeah. We were, in fact, with you putting us in that one, they put us in other ones as well. Yep. So
that's how it goes.
It's been a long journey. It's been a great, wonderful history just knowing you. I've never heard anything other than beautiful things about you. I didn't want to take up the whole show talking about you, but I know that I can.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Let me say this so that people will know, because, you know, I don't want them to think you're a joke at all, because you are not. This is a paper that we're going to talk about as well. You were on the cover of the Citizens newspaper. I got my copy. Wait, I'm all out of whack here. But here we go. You all see, look at it looking wonderful as usual. Miss Riggins, I want you to just start out real quick, just telling us a little bit about you in the way that only you can do it.
Wow. My story goes with a lot of ups and downs and good, bad, and ugly. But I'm thankful that most of it is just good. And one thing I know, I always start out by saying that I think that when we talk about loving our neighbors and being good to our neighbors, and when we want to leave a legacy, when we want to leave a mark before we leave this earth, that we really did something to help someone else. And so that started out small, and today, man, it has exploded. And I think I'm where I am. If I'm anywhere that you think I am or should be, it is only on the backs of people who I saw in need, who raised their hand to me and
Mm-hmm.
asked me for help. And if I can help you, I will. I keep nothing to myself. And I think it's one thing to say you're going to support someone. I think it's another thing to show up. So that's where my story lies. I like to talk about after retiring. That's
Mm.
when life just blossomed for me. I took a leap of faith one night, um, filling prescriptions for a young man. And I looked at the prescription and I looked at the mom, Amani, and I said,
Mm.
wow, I've got to call the doctor because this is not matching up. This dose is for an adult. And the mom looked at me and she said, yeah, he has onset type 2 diabetes. And I
Mm.
said, oh my God, he's 12 years old. And I looked at him and I said, on my watch, you're not going to be succumb to this. I'm going to do
Yes,
something.
ma'am.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but behind this counter is
Mm-hmm.
not getting it done. So I took a leap of faith and I started out speaking. Excuse me, I thought I would be speaking about medication and drugs and interactions and food interactions and food herbal interactions, excuse me. And I landed here with teaching people how to command. And in that, I learned
Mm.
that the success lies in you knowing who you are. And
Yes.
so fast forward, that's what I do now. You got the paper of me. Went back to school to be a kidney coach. So now I can add that. And that's one of the things that I'm most proud of. Yes, I'm proud to be a registered pharmacist who worked at Walgreens for 30 plus years. Yeah, I'm proud to be a mom, but and have
Yes.
grandchildren. But one of the most things I am proud of, it just happened a month ago. I became a certified kidney coach, and I
Mm.
have a solution to a problem. I've been out here doing health fairs all my life, and we're sicker than ever. So
Mm.
to me, it was like, God, show me the answer. So I experienced a 26-day coma. I had 5 heart attacks, 4 strokes, and my brain was on fire. And they told my son, if I made it to the morning, I would never have a memory. And so people have seen
Mm.
me come from rock bottom to the day. And
Mm.
so in that, I said, well, you woke me up, right? You woke me up, hurt people hurt, woke people wake. So you woke me up, right? So what am I to do? And I kept waiting on the
Mm.
answer. And I just kept seeing water, 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 water. And I put two and two together. I started seeing dialysis centers, dialysis centers, dialysis centers. And I said, God, is this what you want me to do? And the reason that I know I'm correct is because it's working. When you know
Mm.
you're winning, when you know you're doing something right, your phone rings. I don't have to call anybody. I've been calling people all my life. Come to my command the room workshops. Let me release you from fear. Let me teach you how to step in the room and be memorable. Please, I'm going to be over here. Please, I'm going to be over there. My phone is ringing. I have so many options and places to take this kidney party project.
Mm.
And the reason that it's so unique is because we are people in the black and brown communities that I served over the years. We like to party. We
Oh,
like to
yeah.
have a good time. And something about health fairs and going to the doctor, we just wasn't getting into it. So the people in my community, Amani, and I'll end and see if you have something else, if I've done my intro good, because I want to do good tonight, right?
Oh, you are doing well.
But I want to tell you that people in my community, after I retired, we're not sick anymore. We're
Mm.
dying.
Mm. Yeah.
And not on my watch. Quench your thirst. Drink some water. I know all my life. Meat, I tell you, inflammation, dairy, inflammation. Get this fat back out your greens. Put the pork chops down. Harold's chicken, whatever. I don't want to just lean on anyone because that's the one I like. I liked or liked, but put that down. But nobody was listening, and we're going
Mhm.
from diabetes to hypertension
To
to
dead
dialysis.
or
And
dead.
nobody's talking about dialysis. Nobody's talking
Mhm.
about hypertension and diabetes anymore. They're just talking about renal disease. You know why? Because they're
Mhm.
waiting on us to come, but not on my watch. So if I can help you manage your diabetes, your hypertension, there'll be
Mhm.
excuse me, no need for
Yes.
dialysis. How about that? How about that? How
Yes,
about
ma'am.
this
Yes, ma'am.
pharmacist has a solution? Just
Yes.
drink water. That's Peggy Riggins. That's who I
Mhm.
am today.
Okay. Well, that was a wonderful introduction. And you reminded me we go way back further than Walgreens.
Yes,
Yeah, it was a reason why you said put them in the store. We used to vend a lot
yes.
together. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I had the sole purpose with me.
So perfect. Yes. So
Bath and body products.
good stuff. All
Yes,
we have to take care of ourselves from the inside out. And you've shown the importance of those things. But oh, I got so much. You got my mind like going everywhere right now
and
because
and
we
here, guess what? The good news is it's gonna happen.
mhm.
They can keep building dialysis centers all
And
they want. They got the one. I got the one. My voice, I'm loud, I'm
yep,
radical, disruptive, I'm all swinging from the chandeliers. They got the right girl.
that's right. And you're
We're
not
gonna have
afraid
to
to
have a
leave the house.
conversation about why you building all these dialysis centers in my neighborhoods, in the zip codes that I serve.
Yep, every corner.
Yeah.
So we already know the plan, but we know that we could do better. And it's not about it's I know that some people say, well, I gotta have this or I gotta have that, but let's think about the quality of life.
Yes.
How do you want to leave this world? Do you want to leave having suffered for many years? you know so these are the things that we want to bring up from for young and old, because what's happening now is younger people are having been diagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, and even cancers, and all types of illnesses. And it's due to us not having the discipline to not only with what we eat but even how often we eat,
Yeah.
how much we're maneuvering and exercising. uh,
Absolutely.
hmm
Absolutely. Can you excuse me 1 minute, my nose? I
yes,
gotta
ma'am.
get a piece of Kleenex. I'm sorry. We have
Okay.
a conversation. It's gonna get good and
It's
good and
gonna get
good.
good, and we might even need some Kleenex when we get through here. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you all another story. So the other week I was at Chicago Health Foods, and when I do live demos where I'm giving out samples, sometimes I'll go live just to let my customers and let everyone know that we're there. It's a good time to come get a sample. And what do you know? Dr. Riggins texted and said, "Where are you, sweetie?" And I said, "Oh, we're on the Gold Coast, 22 West Maple at Chicago Health Foods." Not 30 minutes passed, I looked up, and who was at the door
Yes, yes.
other than Dr. Riggins with her
The one and
camera on,
only. Yes. Yes.
recording me and giving us even more, because this is what's important. Let's have some fun in life. Let's enjoy our lives and let's enjoy each other and try to make it easier for each other. That's what I get from you every time I see you. That,
And I was really intentional about coming to see you. You had
you
been
were,
there and you had, made your state. You really didn't need me to convince anybody that the pies were the best pies in the whole city. It was just the fact of I keep analyzing my neighborhood versus the Gold Coast. And I said, the sisters is on the Gold Coast. I'm going to have a conversation. And then look at us now tonight.
yeah, look at us now. And so, yeah, and this thing you said, say that again about our neighborhoods versus the Gold Coast.
Yeah, it's like the lifespan is 15 years
Uh,
different. I'm trying to
here's
figure out what's going on, and I got the
okay.
answer.
Can I say this?
Yes,
So
yes.
I was there. It was a Wednesday. I know for sure because that's when they have their in-store demos every
Okay.
first Wednesday of the month. And the people it was in the morning, so we may have started around 11. The people that were coming in with a lot of jogging clothes and workout gear, yoga mats. They were all coming from either they just did a run, a walk. Even the elders did a walk. They were doing yoga. They were doing all types of, sports, whatever it is that they can find that they do and enjoy,
Right.
and it helps with their health. So they were running in there to get like um,
Pick up some energy,
juices,
protein.
things to give them some energy. And of course, they're saying, "Oh, well, we can get the pie for a dinner or a holiday or
Right, right,
something
right.
like that." But so many of them just running and jogging, and I noticed that walking, whether it was they came in singular or in groups. This is what they're doing, so that's the difference as well. I live in Inglewood, so I'm a proud Inglewoodian.
Now
And
you
what
know I'm
we've been
born and
doing,
raised in Inglewood.
yep,
Raised my son as a single parent in Inglewood.
all
Yes,
right,
yes. Never missing in action in Inglewood. I'm
that's right.
always back. It was community that was
Hmm.
good enough to raise me, and I'll never be missing in action. I
And so
love that
what?
you live there. Thank you, my Inglewood twin.
That's right. And what we've been doing in Inglewood, and what I'm thankful for, like Rage and the Eman Center and the
Yes, yes, yes.
Greater Inglewood. We got some awesome. I'm missing somebody, and I don't want to get in trouble, but it'll come to me. But we have some awesome organizations, our Inglewood Chamber, um, that
The
are doing great
supermarket on,
things.
was it on Racine?
And so
What
the
is?
Go Good, Go
Yeah.
Green Community Fresh Market
Yes, yes, the
with
market.
Eman Center and Rage is on
Yes,
63rd and Racine. They sell
yes.
all our products. They have halal meats for those that eat meat. And then they have lots of fruits and vegetables and foods that you need to
I
eat.
love it. I love it.
They sell our soups as well. So we have bean soup, red lentil soup. Those are our number ones. And then we, of course, people wanted a chicken noodle and a chili, but so we provide that as well.
Good. I love.
Um, but
Yes, you making
it's
me
all
hungry.
about the main thing is what they're doing in Inglewood is giving us what we need in our community, so
I
that
love it.
literally I can walk out my door and do a good 10-15 minute walk, go up to Halsted. I can go to the store. I can go,
To the bank.
I can go up on to the bank. I can go up
Yeah.
on to Go Green. We got Inglewood Branded, which is a really dope organization. They sell all of the Inglewood clothing or attire, but they
Yeah.
also have an outdoor space where they work with so many youth and do. I told you I was forgetting somebody, and they do so many. They did a huge fall fest.
Oh yeah, I
It was
missed it. It was
crazy.
crazy. Was it
I
off the
did. I
front?
missed it. I missed it.
Oh, you
I
missed it
wish
too.
my
Okay.
grandchildren were in town because I would
Okay.
have taken them. They had a zip line,
Oh wow.
but that's what we want. We want our children to be able to play. They could play ball. They could do, whatever it is, that chip jump rope in our communities
Uh-huh.
again. And so that's what Inglewood is about. I'm not. So every show I try to plug us shamelessly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right there. Everything is there, and I think that's going to be the change. I think that's going to be our secret weapon. It's just going back to
Hmm.
working what we got. Stop waiting on a big, something always big. We can
Hmm.
just do a pop up here, and three or four of us over here, and we just
Hmm.
gonna do it, and we're gonna
Okay.
circle everything back. And
Right.
so, yeah,
Hmm.
health and wealth. I'm for it all.
Right. Now our time is going fast. I want to talk about an event that you have coming up this weekend
All
on
right.
Sunday.
Yes, yes. This was a pop-up. It was just created to show you how things are working out when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Someone had couldn't make it to the last one, and she just wanted to jumpstart her speaking career. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do one more. The year ain't over yet. I'm gonna do one
Mhm.
more. I said, and whoever gets in the room gets in the room. So I put it out there. Lo and behold, people are ready for it because you know why, Monty? What happened? It's on a
Mhm.
Sunday.
Yep.
And so people who could never come on Monday, on a Saturday, for whatever reason, they're
Mm-hmm.
ready to come on Sunday. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. This Sunday, at 2 p.m. at the Oakland Hilton, in the boardroom,
Mm-hmm.
9333 South Cicero. We will
Okay.
be commanding the room. I will be setting people free from the fear of public speaking. I will teach you to know where it starts, and that is knowing who you are.
Yes.
So when
Yeah.
you know who you are, you become unstoppable. The reason
That
that we
sounds
struggle
interesting.
sometimes is that we think we know, but we really don't know. And when we figure out how worthy we are and how powerful we are and who we are, it's only about in that room Sunday. It's only about you. It's not about anybody else. And so when I get done, we celebrate. So
Yes. And I love the way you enter the room. And
yeah, step
I
up to the mic, leave a memorable impact. I got all kind I can go. Become unforgettable. Walk in the room, don't say a word. And that's because back to what you said in the beginning, and I thank you for your intro about me? But if I didn't, I'm doing it now. It's help enough people. You automatically get what you want. So when I walk in the room, they be like, Peggy Riggins! They be like, they call me all kind of stuff now. I have to answer
Yep.
to a whole lot of names, but I ain't mad at it. That's the water lady.
The
They
water
be, oh,
lady.
that's the pharmacist. Oh, that's command
Command
the
that
room.
room. That's what
That's
I
the
say when
commander in chief, everything. And it's all good because, success leaves clues. And
mm-hmm.
and this is a year of exposure. You can talk the talk, but if you're not
Mm,
walking the walk, you're being exposed.
it's gonna show. Yes,
It's
ma'am.
going to show. So I'm
Mm,
just going to be eating more pies and more pies and more pies, and I'm going to be popping up, and you ain't even going to expect me. So
and I'm
I want anybody who's listening, they're welcome to come. Just RSVP to 312-401-9557. 312-401-9557. And it is an early Black Friday special. So just come on in the room. Come on in the room.
yes, ma'am. I want to see if my producer can get that across the screen. I don't know if it's the same as when we're doing live. So can you say that number one more time?
You can RSVP for the next Command That Room workshop. It's a 4-hour workshop, 9333 South Cicero, Oakland Hilton. RSVP to 312-401-9557. I would love for you to come and support me on Sunday. Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. So either way, we'll get that number into the. Oh, there we have it.
Oh,
Three
this,
one two
this
four
is high
zero
tech
two four.
tonight.
Yes,
Conversations
we
over
are. Yes,
five.
we are. We have an awesome producer on our side. So yes, yes, man. So get guys, you gotta go ahead. Today is Thursday, so you have to RSVP before what? Saturday or by
Yeah,
Saturday?
up until Saturday. Up
Hmm.
until Saturday. You can RSVP up until early Saturday morning. One just 24 hours before. Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever worked with Dr. Riggins, but I can tell you it's going to be powerful. It's going to be a lot of good energy,
Yeah.
and you're going to enjoy it. I enjoy it. I was at the state capitol building on Tuesday, and I was talking to
What
a
is
young man that
this past
he
Tuesday? Okay.
yeah, Springfield. So yep. Shout out to my sister Africa Porter that's always making sure I'm in the right room
Oh
at
yeah.
the right time.
Yeah, I
And
invited her. Yes. She knows
yeah,
she's welcome, and you and your
mhm,
community are always welcome, and
to come
anything I
over. Yeah.
can do.
Yes,
And
ma'am. So
I
yes,
live
ma'am.
for
So,
this.
so yeah, real quick, I was there and I was sharing with a young man. He wanted, I was asking him to come on the show. He has so much to share, and he
Okay.
was saying, I get nervous when I get on. I said, man, who are you kidding? When I first started talking, I used to be shaking at the podium and shaking, and my voice was shaking, my whole everything
And
was shaking. And you're right. Once you get confidence and get to know who you are and why you're doing what you do.
yeah, your message, it should be your message should come straight from your heart. It doesn't need anybody to have to write anything down. Now, you might be speaking to somebody, you have to get some specifics, some data, some stats, or something. But when you get
Mhm.
to the part of sharing your story, when you get to the part of speaking from your heart about what you come hell or high water, you're gonna make happen.
Mhm.
And this is your baby, and this is what you're doing, and these are the people you're gonna set free, and these are the people who are gonna benefit from what you're doing. It comes out.
Yes.
You become unstoppable. They have to say, okay, time is up. Be quiet, Amani. Okay, and you can
Mhm.
go all day and all night talking about something that you really believe in. So
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
the key to it all.
Mhm.
If you
Yes,
believe,
ma'am.
I believe that I can save kidneys. I do. I just
Mm.
believe it.
Mm.
Go to a dialysis center with me. And in there,
Mm.
you'll find people who say the same thing over and over again. Armani, Sister Armani, I wish I had taken better care of myself when I had the chance. I know this works. And it's never too late to get your kidneys and any other organ back. All your
Mm.
organs can get back in shape. All you got to do, you have to do the work. Put it in, what you need in, put it out. We need
Yes.
what, 97 vitamins and minerals in our body to work every cell and tissue and organ. Then
Mm.
by all means necessary, put those vitamins, minerals in your body and get
Mm.
the education. And so one of the key things about the kidney party is that, okay, we're gonna have a good time. Okay, there's a DJ, it's laid. You're gonna think you're in Hawaii. That's the setting. There's a tiki bar. There's no 1800 of Jack Daniels. It's all mango water,
Yes,
pineapple
ma'am.
water, alkaline water, mineral water, spring water. And what we're going to do is, though, to teach you how to personalize the thing. What I need on my health journey is different from what you need at your point in life, Amani. And
Yes,
and
ma'am.
and and they are treating us like we're all one, and we're
Hmm.
not.
That's
Our
right.
bodies, the Black African diaspora, our bodies are built different.
Hmm.
Our veins are different. And
That's
so
right.
you can't keep creating medicine for the masses. I want you to create something specific for the people in the brown and Black communities that I serve. I want you to do whatever you want to do. If you have to build the dialysis centers, I want you to know that it's diversity and that it's equity, that everybody gets the same, and that you know,
Yes, ma'am.
that's
Yes.
all I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you know this is going to happen, then why aren't you backing up and making sure I can manage my diabetes, making sure I can
Hmm.
manage my hypertension? Because 80% of the people in dialysis have either hypertension or diabetes or both. So the
Yes.
math be mathing. Take care of the
Yep.
diabetes, take care of the hypertension, no renal disease. The kidneys ain't going to
Mm.
break down.
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, you talked about a few things and
Eat
then
to live,
passion.
eat to live. That's
Need to
you.
live. That's right.
Now I'm gonna go tell your story and get in your business
Uh-oh.
about how we met. You was like, Peggy, I had that meal in front of me. I'll never forget. We were at Harold Washington. You
I don't
talked about
remember.
the vendor event. I'm gonna tell you just where it was. And they was about to close us down. And me and
Mhm.
you was like, nah. You was like, it's another room over there. We was like, we coming back tomorrow. Remember? It was a whole
Wait.
story. I won't tell all the
Yeah,
details.
it was.
But
I
they
know you.
said we couldn't come back, and we came back. That's how we started our journey
Mhm.
together.
Now, which event was it at?
It
You
was
said.
Harold Washington. It was at the
Okay. Ooh.
I don't know if it was called Harold Washington then. This is a while back. It was Loop.
No, it wasn't Loop. Now
Downtown.
I know I wasn't around when it was
Not,
Loop, so it was
not
here
Loop.
in
I'm just saying
Washington.
it used to be Loop, so it's
Yeah, it
Harold
used to be
Washington.
Loop. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wasn't around when it was Loop. But
Yeah,
I
well,
know.
I'm telling my age. I'm telling my age. I'm sweet 65.
I'm
And
like,
I have
what?
a birthday coming up and I love
Yes,
it. I just
ma'am.
act like I'm 30.
Well, I want to respect your time. You talked about passion.
Yes,
Conversations over pie
yes,
is all about my passion of making sure that we get recordings that we can share with our youth, making
yes.
sure that I can highlight our youth. And so I always ask my speakers, young or older, no matter
Hmm.
what age you are,
Yes,
to
yes.
give some advice to our young people. I know you got some because what you're talking about, we really need to start young.
Well, I always say my famous quote, my inspiration quote every day, and it works for everybody, and especially young people. Susan Taylor said it best in from Essence magazine. Give yourself to yourself before you give yourself away. I'll say
Mm.
it again. Give yourself to yourself before you give yourself away. And I say that to young
Mm.
people all the time. I'm not trying to tell you the music to listen to. I'm not trying to run your business. But what I do want you to do is take care of you, to take care of
Mm.
your temple. Give yourself, when you make any decisions, is it for the benefit of me?
Mm.
Is it for the benefit of me? And I'm not saying get real, real, real selfish, but I'm saying get a little bit of selfish. If you're 15, if you're 20, 25, 30, especially if you're starting a business, make sure you in that. Make
Right.
sure you are part of that.
Mm.
Don't be feeling guilty because you are doing something that you think you should do.
Mm.
So that's my advice to them. Take care of your body. It's your
One.
body. It's a temple. You're
Mm.
never too young to take care of you. No excuses. No blaming. No blaming anyone. No complaining that you're not taking care of yourself. But if you take care of yourself, if you take care of your temple, take time to care, you will not run into the pharmacist. You will not have to run into the doctor. You can take care of yourself, Amani, because the
Yes.
body can heal itself.
Yes, ma'am. And that's a powerful way to end. And I just hope that not only young people, but everyone, self included, take
I can
heed to
go.
that
Call me back.
advice.
I hope
And
I'm
then,
invited back.
yes, ma'am, you know you
I
are.
hope I'm gonna be invited back, and I hope I shared some insight. Of I'm really serious about this health thing. I think we've gotten too far from hope, and so if I can provide hope to anyone in any health situation that you have, it can be
Mhm.
managed. I don't care what the diagnosis is. There's
Mhm.
always a way to feel better. So hit the
Mm.
sister up. You
Yes,
got my
ma'am.
number? Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you know we got to have you back because we really went through this
It's
really fast. You
Yeah,
have
I
a
didn't mean to rush.
powerful
I didn't mean
story.
to rush it. I hope you got another
But no,
question
no,
for
the
me.
story that you tell about yourself,
Yes,
I got
yes.
a chance. I was blessed to hear it. I'm like, I knew her all this time. I didn't know this. But I'm
Yeah,
telling you have some powerful stories
yeah,
to
I'm a
share with
miracle.
our
I'm a
people.
walking miracle. And I tell you, I woke up and I woke up to win. And we're
Yep.
gonna win at
And
this
you
health.
winning.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep saying that my community has the worst
Mhm.
of this and the worst of that. You're gonna
Right.
give my community everything that everybody else get, because I'm gonna expose you if you don't.
That's right. And we're gonna make the change.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. With that being said, I want to thank you again for coming. I look forward to having you again and commanding that room. And
I
I
hope to
think
see you
I pray to be
soon.
in the room Sunday.
You are?
Command that room.
You're gonna, oh yeah, now
Yes,
this make
ma'am.
my
That's my
day.
plan. So
All
I'll
right.
give you a call and
Thank you.
plan
And
it
to
out.
your
Yeah.
listeners and to you, God bless you. Give yourself to yourself before you give yourself away. And we'll have a happy, happy community of healthy people.
Yes,
We will.
ma'am.
Yeah, we
Yes,
will.
ma'am. Thanks again. And
Bye.
have a blessed night.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. There you have it, guys. Come on now. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I mean, we have so many beautiful people lined up to just bring and just have a conversation just like we did growing up at home over dessert. Great conversations that are not just rhetoric or talk, but conversation to um, help us to do better, feel better, and be better. So always remember, guys, be kind. Kindness goes a long way. I'll leave you with that. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.